In this video, I want to help you understand the distance formula. The distance formula is used to find the shortest distance between 2 points on a plane, such as these two. It's essentially just the Pythagorean theorem, but it turns out that the equation is very useful. So let's go ahead and figure out the equation. Here we have point x comma y, and here we have point x sub 1 comma y sub 1. And we're trying to find the shortest distance in between them, which would be this. So since we're working with the Pythagorean theorem, it would make sense to draw a right triangle. So let's go ahead and draw a right triangle from this point to this point. And we're trying to find this distance, and let's denote that with the letter D. Okay, so D squared is equal to this side squared plus this side squared. That's just from the Pythagorean theorem. So we need to figure out what these side lengths are. So I'm going to find the distance from x sub 1 to the y-axis, and you'll see why in a minute. Let me do that in the color yellow. So this line is the distance from x sub 1 to the y-axis. And let's find the distance from x to the y-axis. So let's draw a line, and this line is the distance from x to the y-axis, and let's drop it down here. So what we have done is made this distance, which is equal to this distance, which is one of the distances we're trying to find. So that distance is x sub 1 minus x. So let's go ahead and write that down. X sub 1 minus x, which is also equal to x minus x sub 1. It's equal to negative x minus x sub 1. Okay, now let's find this distance. First, we have to find the distance from y to the x-axis. So let's drop a line, and let's move it over here, not touching the axis because then the colors will blend. And let's find the distance from y1 to the x-axis. So we're going to drop a perpendicular there and move it here. So this blue distance is equal to this distance that we want to find, which is equal to y minus y sub 1. So let's go ahead and write that down. Still with my line tool. Let me select the brush. Y minus y sub 1. Okay, so now we know these two distances, so we can calculate D. And I'm going to move this over here, just so we can use it as a reference. So now let's use the Pythagorean theorem. So D squared is equal to, let me color code it, this side, which is this side, oh, it's not that side, it's this side, squared, y minus y1 squared, and then plus, I don't want a green plus, I want a white plus, plus this right here, which is this distance, and let me code that in orange, this distance plus that distance. And remember, when you square a negative, it cancels out. So you just get plus x minus x sub 1 squared. And then you can take the square root of all of that to find the actual distance. And let me write that in white. D is equal to the square root of y minus y1 squared plus x minus x1 squared. And that is the distance formula. And think about how this relates to a circle as a challenge.